Greetings, all Frog here. I am going to explain a little bit of what happened in this particular video. My video recorder decided to record my microphone audio instead of the game audio because I have recorded so far into the future for West of Loathing. I have decided to just release the video without the background music, so it's going to be me talking and the game. It is a little too complicated to do any more than that, so I do apologize. Hopefully you will enjoy the action. I can tell you that when West of Loathing 13 hits, that is when everything will finally be back to normal. But for now, please enjoy this episode, and we begin now. Greetings, all Frog here. Let's play West of Loathing, where I want to get out of the circus as fast as humanly possible because it's creepy. Step right up, fella. Try one of these world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Cotton candy! The finest in several senses of the word. Spun sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy, it's like eating butterfly dreams and kitten whooshes. Fruit! So it's actually made of cotton? What? No, cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover it with. How do you make it? It's a metal box with a wide funnel coming on the top. This little machine right here. Can't tell you how it works as much as I like to brag. It's a trade secret. You invented it? Not as such. A couple of dentists down south were the first ones. Dentists, go figure. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. Made a few improvements with the design, too. Now I'm really curious. Sorry, fella. These secrets in this box are for nobody's eyes but my own. How much? 300 meat. No. Cold drinks. What kind do you have? Root beer, ginger beer, sarsaparilla. How about colas? Nope. How about cherry? Nope. How about dyed orange? Nope. How about lemon lime? Nope. How about snozzleberry? How about key lime? How about energy drinks? How about cola? Okay, I went back. What kind do you have again? Okay. How about lemonade? Do you make the drinks yourself? If you're asking if we have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of soda in our traveling carnival, no. We stock up as we pass through large towns. 205 meat for the deposit. No. It's too much money. How much are they? 250 meat. What are the condiments? What kind of mustard? Brown, yellow, and blue. Blue mustard. 2 kinds of ketchup. Alright, no thanks. This place is expensive. It's also creepy AF. The show ain't till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when? Later. Jeez. Well now, fella, I like to think I know a customer with a sharp eye and a quick hand when I see one. How'd you like to test your skills against a game of dexterity? What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I've got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons for 10 meat. I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition. And your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. It's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes people more determined to be the one who beats it. Surprise. I take it to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch. Alright, fine. Wow, I don't have 30. The clown hands you a cheap pistol and gestures at the balloons behind him. Shoot like the wind. Take aim and pop off rounds and balloons. Hey, not bad. Not enough balloons for a brand, but it'll be something. I get a small plush kitten. It's going to need attack damage. Nice. How do I get 4 more Moxie? I must have something. It's 1. Mysticality. HP. Give me something here. Very risky. Muscle. No. It's by 1. Speed. HP. Moxie by 5. I only have the 1. Man. Moxie by 6. I can get more saucy dogs. Thank you. Hey, buddy. Let's do it again. Well, I'll be. Looks like you win. Congratulations on the finest student I've seen in some time. Alright, I got a ticket. Test your mind. Take a closer look. My mysticality is awful. Simple guessing game. I've got a standard deck of playing cards. I'll show you all the faces, and I turn them over back and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick, you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. What's the prize? Alright, I already have that. No thanks. Alright, yeah, so it's just that's how you get into the show. Sure. What's this dude? Talks to the clown. He's got balloons as well. You tell me about your circus? It's the same dude. Yeah, it's the same dude. What's this guy? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you? No, but I'll keep an eye out. Shining steel and it's on a little chain. Alright. I don't see any lucky bottle caps anywhere. I guess we'll pay 300 mead for the damn sideshow. Wish I could hornswoggle him. I can't. Oh, there we go. The sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. The clown is hanging out in here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. Grins and nods as you enter. Come on in, take your time. Look around, just no touching. Startling sight. Can you talk? Guess not. There's a side lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically what he seems to be at first glance. A guy with a giant eyeball. You do notice two things. First, he has an odd lump at the base of the skull, if he had one. Sort of crumpled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, it looks almost like a crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. The second thing you notice is the ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. So, the circus gig, how do you like it? Okay. Do you blink? Or wink? Guess not. Let's do with a pipe. Hello, my name is Douglas. Delighted to meet you. So, well, you perhaps trying to think of a polite way to ask what's wrong with me? Yeah, you got me. Don't worry, Bear. I am in a sideshow after all. It's obvious and a natural question. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up, turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with two front sides. There's another face on the back of his head with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da. As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you'd expect. What in surprising, yes? How's that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head so his other face can take a puff. Are you, what's the phrase, Siamese twins? Not exactly. It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid. Two minds in one body with two faces. It should be closer to the truth to say two instances of the same mind with, as you say, two faces. You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. It took some getting used to, that much is certain. Were you born like this? I'd rather not discuss how I came to be this way. Oh, sorry. No apologies. These must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. Why are you in a sideshow? With a regular suit and haircut, you could easily pass for normal. I have a contract. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's the life, you know. Feel free, room, and board, and travel around the world. You meet such interesting people. Lady with her head sticking out of a hole in a metal box. Okay, ask you a question. What's your name? Janet. Bear, nice to meet you. Why in a box? It's a rather question. Would you like to see inside? Sure. Janet whistles to signal the clown and he moseys over. He unlocks the door at the front of the box and throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Janet's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, ticking clockwork gears, and pumps. Liquors of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellows near the top inflates and begins to slowly deflate. What do you think? It's amazing. I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine. The larger tank on the left is my stomach if you'd like to see what I had for lunch today. How did this happen? Sorry, but I can't talk about it. Of course. Well, it's nice to meet you. We're out of here. Weird. Look at these things. Normal, typical weird stuff. This tasty white face painted with long, little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well. The black eyes flash red and it thrashes in the jar. What is that? It's a real critter made of rubber and clay and doll parts. It's got an electromagnet under the shelf to move it with. Ugh. Clown eggs. In the circus community, it's traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that's already been used. It's considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face. These must be the eggs for the clowns that work in this circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent, the ticket seller. Step back, please. No touching. Okay. What's to see? A question. You can tell me about these eggs. It's a traditional clown thing. Okay. Okay. And a different funhouse mirror thing, sure. What's with the weird mirrors? They call it an optical illusion, as I understand it. It's to do with the light reflecting. I'm 100% sure what I saw can't be explained by the reflection of the light. About these people. I mean, freaks, ain't they scream? The one with the eyeball is my favorite. Nice, quiet fella. Since the eye guy can't talk, you can ask me. Okay, what can you tell me about him? Not much, I'm afraid. He joined us about a year ago. Where'd he come from? Okay, it's not any information, basically. Why is he locked to the chair? Real shame that this fellow's a bit unpredictable. His violent spell once in a while. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on him. How'd he get like that? Couldn't tell you. Well, maybe we saw something no human fellow should ever see. Alright, you're useless. What about the jars? Pickled punks. Alright. That was a waste of money. Let's go see Bob. I've got a ticket. Let me in. I'd like to see the lost and found. A lucky bottle cap. Max says a shiny lucky bottle cap, a pocket knife. Wow. Yeah, I'll take the bottle cap. Give it back to the kid. No, there was a lost and found. That worked out. Hey, kid. You find my lucky bottle cap? That's it. Thank you. No problem, kid. That's it. It's a nice balloon. You want to trade? Alright. Presumably this belongs to the kid because you can't imagine there's more than one person. Alright. Probably should have kept the balloon, I guess. I'm under the effects of a hot dog. I'd like to see the lost and found. I lost my pocket knife. Alright, cool. I'd like to see the lost and found, please. I lost my handkerchief. Okay. And obviously we're rating it. Come on now. Cool. Actually a foot long? I'm just going to stop you right there, seeing as there's ladies and children present. You want one or not? What are they made of? I mean, they're pork. What else do you make sausage out of? Wondering if you had a vegetarian option. Mister is a carnival, not an herbivore. You're saving that one up, haven't you? For years! Thank you, sir! How much are they? 250 meat? Fine. And a clown sausage. Sure. Give me a drink. Sarsaparilla, obviously. Okay. And I guess we'll take the tepid candy as well. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. I'm assuming I have to leave and come back in and see this thing, because even though I have a ticket, he doesn't care. Alright, fine. I'm gonna go back in. You let me in yet? Okay. I have a ticket for it at some point. I bet I have to sleep. Alright, Tina, where are we gonna go? I really don't want to go to the railroad camp, but I guess we have to at this point. Anything to get rid of this freaky-ass music. There's a skull rolling down the road. Well, of course we're going to fight it. Come on now. Tina could have taken it out. Oh, not quite. Almost by herself, though. Thanks for the skull chips. Manifest Destiny Railroad Company Camp. Okay. Won't be long, dear. You're not moving anywhere. Do you know that? This guy should never be in charge of a switch. He's playing with his watch to get any work done. This guy from this gal that runs a store down south of here named Buttonwillow. Buttonwillow McSomething. Discarded Buttonwillow McKittrick's store. Between a cactus and a different cactus. Thanks. Don't mention it. Mention it. She's not getting much track laid, but she's an expert whistler. Howdy there, who's in charge of this outfit? If I'm being charitable, I'd say it's the fellow over there in the white hat. It's the foreman. Points the man next to the huge pile of rocks. And if you're not, then I'd say that paper-backed idiot over there in the absurd white hat is the fellow you're looking for. All right, thanks. Maybe there's anything I could do. You want to know something? I love trains. Oh? Ever since I was a little boy, huge, magnificent, roaring iron beasts. They were like magical to me, like dragons. When the opportunity arose to take on management of this rail line, I jumped on it in a shot. You know what I learned? Organizing and building and running one of these operations is the most amazing pain in the ass you'll ever imagine. You want to help? Congratulations, you're the new foreman. I'm going to play with my models. Swell. I guess I'm the boss now? I suppose you can't be any worse than the last clown. Name's Smee, I'm your assistant. What's the situation? Well, I'm sure you didn't miss this giant pile of rocks blocking our path. The surveyors say there isn't any other suitable mountain pass, so we can't reroute around it even if we had the months it'd take. Any ideas? Well, by my calculations, we could dynamite it clear without too much problem. Problem is it'll take a lot of dynamite. A whole year's worth, I figure. Of course it will. We used to keep that much on hand for emergencies just such as this, but a pack of goblins stole it. Sneaky varmints. Alright, I'll get it back for you. Glad to hear it. The goblins are holed up over in Gustafson Gulch. It's a real rough place. You might want to spend some time getting the lay of the land and honing your fighting skills before you head that way, especially if you could plan to go in guns blazing. We don't need that specific dynamite, though. Any you can lay your hands on is fine, so long as there's enough of it. So I could just spend money to get it, which is not going to happen. Let's be honest here. Or we just go in guns blazing. In we go. We're going to attack whatever this is. Ooh, cow. Nice. Anytime we kill cows, it's better than leveling up Susie. Yeah, she did. What's up, goblins? Hello, being a mayor. Welcome. Now go away, please. Goblin seems friendly. I want to talk to him. Can I not coming in? Sorry, only for being very, very private. No hornswoggle. Hey, though, outside the gorge, I was seeing a thing you're liking a lot. Oh, what thing? What thing do you like a lot? Pies? There are pies all over out there being. This seeming dubious, but would neglectful being to not check it out. Takes a fork out of his pocket and leaves. Cool. Worked out. Says nothing interesting. Library. Alright. The shack is filled with crude bookshelves. Bookshelves in turn are filled with crude books. How to bird noise, Alice going into a seeing glass. So very complicated numbers. Pick that one. It's extremely high level mathematics. I want how to bird noise. Oh, interesting. Okay, thanks. Hilarious. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. Oh, yes, the door's locked. I don't have lockpicking. Alright. Storage. Oh, I like storage. 1,000 tiny cabinets in a random drawer. Alright. Keep looking. Goblin sandwich. It's always nice. Goblin trousers. Ooh, lowest moxie though. I don't like it. Alright. I was hoping there'd be dynamite there. Red herring storage. Mayor's house. Okay, bed's no good. Desk has important secrets. Let's read them. We learn a variety of secrets, though the only one that's actually pertinent to your circumstances. There's a spare key to the treasure cave in drawer 69105 in the storage hut. Look in drawer 69105. Thanks for the treasure cave. Press your ear to the door and hear someone delivering what sounds like lines from Hamlet. Oh, backstage entrance. To being or not to being? Oh, that is a question. Could it be better thinking of suffering crazy things in arrows or fighting some... That's so hilarious. I get 20 XP for that. Nice. Cafe. Alright, never mind. Guard barracks. Treasure cave. What are these guys doing? This goblin is paying more attention to their book Goblet than to you. Yeah, leave him be then. Oh, okay. Spoil the ending. Hey, Goblet, good book. Or think about how Horatio is only surviving one at end. Wow, no spoilers. Nice. Turn on my new bird call skills. See, this paid attention. Oh, well, I don't know what it was that I should have done for him, but oh well. We'll take him out now. Sorry, Goblin. Oh, I don't have a lot of needles. Your supply of dynamite. Nice. And a bunch of meat. And a bunch of meat. Well, that was easy. We didn't have to spend any meat on that at all. It was off for us. Alright, Tina, let's head back to the railroad camp. Destroyed campsite. Ooh, let's go there first. Yes, clearly saw that on the way. Thank you for potted meat. What a mess. Cows get to this guy? I reckon so, judging from those tracks, but what's wrong? Some of those tracks ain't quite right. What do you mean? They aren't spaced out right and they're uneven. Okay, what does that mean? I'd say either the cow that made these tracks was drunk, or wasn't a cow that made them. Follow the tracks. I'm going to go the opposite way. Head in the opposite direction for a half mile and discover another campsite, this one occupied. You observe the campers carefully from a distance before approaching. Considering they're dressed as rodeo clowns for some reason. Uh-oh. I'm going to approach them anyway. What's up, boys? Alright. You again, howdy? You guys are a long way from the circus. You know about our circus? Yeah, Barnaby Bob's Traveling Circus something, right? Up north? Yeah, that's the one, way up north. What are you guys doing down here? Camping? Talk about the campfire. Well, what I mean is, look, we're on breaks. We decided to take in the sights. Nonsense. Check out the cactuses. Plenty of things to see. You just walked all the way down here from the northernmost part of the territory for sightseeing on your break? You have really long breaks. We have a good union. Anything about the wrecked camp nearby? Since camp got wrecked? Why, that's terrible. Whatever happened? Looks like the work of cows. A lot of, mooing and so on, right, boys? You guys know a lot about cows, right? Why would you assume that just because we're clowns? Figure it comes with the territory. It's been a good 20 years since the rodeo was an actual thing, so why do you dress that way? It's traditional. Must be hard to talk to people when they're all creeped out. You think we're creepy? It's the old stories getting to you. You mean the old stories about how the demon cows and demon clowns went to war against each other in hell? And rodeo clowns dressed like that because the rodeos were sort of like reenactments of those battles? You've done your homework. So what do you think? Are demon clowns real? I think I'm looking at some right now. Oh, dearie. Well, now you go and say things like that. You know we can't leave you here alive, right, stranger? Bring it, freak show. Oh, I don't like that. Let me fire at that guy. Two clowns done. A whiffed? That's not very good for him. Wow. That barrel's no joke. Alright, I guess I'm going to go over and club you. Should we snake him? Yeah, we should snake him. Whip it. Whip it real good. Nice. I'm going to club you. Poison's going to take him down now. It's a shame she has no melee weapon. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to look through their stuff. Got a clown knife. Scary. And a circus ticket. Damn. It's unfortunate. They also find a note in one of the lead clown's pockets. Seems he orders to check out an abandoned tannery not far from Dirtwater. It's probably not a bad idea to let those guys wander around your town, so maybe you should investigate Danny's tannery. Creepy AF. Simple 3-man tent which sleeps 40 cows. Alright, you see all this stuff. God, that's such a shame. We wasted money on that. Look at all those places that we have. We'll look at more next time, though, because we are out of time for today, unfortunately. We are overtime as it is, but, you know, last video of the week. It's always semi-traditional on this channel to do that if you didn't know so far, but we're going to have to call it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything that happens. Until next time, cheers.